What's going on YouTube? Ryan here, back again with another unboxing. Seems to be one of the only few videos that I make these days. I apologize, I've just been kind of busy living life and whatnot. But anyway, that's beside the point. Today we're going to be unboxing this 16-inch MacBook Pro. Now, a couple of you may be asking why I purchased this, and I'm about to briefly explain that right now. So, as most of you guys have known, I have had this 14-inch MacBook Pro over here. This is the original M1 Pro version from 2021, and I've had this 2019 Mac Pro. I've had this guy for 4.5 years now, and I've just kind of been using these as, my desktop and laptop respectively. But I had been seeing a lot in the media about these new M4 equipped Macs, and the performance is really, really enticing, even coming from the M1 Pro. And I kind of decided after a while, I was talking to one of my friends about it, and I kind of decided after a while that I kind of want to go back to my roots in a way. A lot of you may remember before I got the Mac Pro, I was using a 15-inch MacBook Pro as my main computer for both home and away use using a Thunderbolt dock. And that worked out really well for me. And it's been kind of annoying the past few years with this Mac Pro because all of my files and stuff are on that, and I don't really have much on my MacBook Pro. And I don't really like cloud storage. I kind of just like having everything with me. So going back to a laptop for both home and away from home use is going to be nice because all of my files and everything will be on it. And, I won't have to worry about, backing up my iPhone to a different computer and things like that. And so, naturally, I really liked the 14-inch size for a laptop, but I figured if this was going to be my desktop replacement again, I was going to go back to the larger size. And I think with the new M4 chips and whatnot, that'll be beneficial for especially desktop and kind of more performant use. But anyway, that's the reason I bought it. Let's go ahead and get to the unboxing now. Of course, this is the Space Black model. The space gray color on my 14-inch was no longer available. They made it a little bit darker with this space black. I think it looks really, really cool. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is the fingerprints and the dust showing on it, but the space gray kind of does that already, and I wasn't about to buy a boring silver MacBook. Sorry, Jack, if you're watching. But that's it. Let's go ahead and go over the specs next before I open this guy up. So this is a pretty high-end one because, it's replacing my Mac Pro, so I wanted it to be up to the task. And I think it definitely will be. But we have the 14-core M4 Max chip here with a 32-core GPU, so that's the slightly binned version of the M4 Max, but I really don't care. I think this thing is overkill for even what I'm going to do with it, but I want it to last a while. But anyway, it also has 36 gigabytes of unified memory. That's right in between my current 14 inches 32 and my Mac Pro's 48. So, it'll be fine. And then 1 terabyte of storage because that's really all I need. So there you go. These computers also come equipped with Thunderbolt 5 and some other things like HDMI 2.1 or 2.2, I believe, which will be nice upgrades from my 14-inch, which didn't have those things. And I believe it also has a slightly faster SD card reader. It also has a quantum dot display, which increases the response rate compared to the previous generation and a lot of other little things. But that's beside the point. Let's go ahead and open it up now. So we got these two convenient pull tabs here. Go ahead and pull this one. And this one. And then we'll flip it over and open it up. And we'll get my first impressions on this new color for this new MacBook. Alright, so it is definitely black. Quite a bit darker. I'll go ahead and get my 14-inch for comparison once I take it out. But let's go ahead and pull this guy out here. So there she is. Go ahead and file that to the side for right now. And something I noticed too watching the unboxings and stuff is that the power cords and stuff are actually color matched to the machine now, so that's pretty cool. We get a black braided USB-C to MagSafe 3 cord here, so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and open up the usual books and stuff. Let's see what we get in here. I'm fairly certain that Apple's gotten rid of all of the stickers in their products, and that does seem to be the case here. There's only 2 things in here, I believe. So we have a quick start guide for the MacBook Pro that just goes over some basic things on how to use it and whatnot. I don't need that, obviously, but there's that, and then some legal stuff. So let's go ahead and file that to the side. And then the only other thing we have in here is the 140 watt power adapter. Now, this isn't quite as big as I was expecting it to be, which is nice. It's maybe, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch longer than the 96 watt, which is decent, but there you go, 140 watts, so that's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and pull this out because I am definitely going to need it. I'm just going to rip this, I think, because I don't really care at this point. But there you go, power adapter. And that's pretty much it for that. Let's go ahead and pull the new MacBook Pro out. Again, here it is, and then we'll get this wax paper off of it. This is all very similar to when I unboxed my 14-inch 3 years ago, but there it is. And that is a pretty nice color, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely black, but it's more of like a gunmetal, like really dark gray, which is nice. So there it is, pretty nice. Okay, let's go ahead and go over the ports real quick. So again, this is the same as all the previous 14 and 16 inch. So we got MagSafe 3, 2 Thunderbolt 5s, which is an upgrade on the new M4 machines, and a headphone jack. And then on this side, again, we have the SDXC card reader here, another Thunderbolt 5 port, if it'll focus, and an HDMI port. So again, same ports and everything. I really love these MacBook Pros. When I got this one, it was a no-brainer because, you know, they redesigned it, made it kind of look more like a PowerBook G4 or a first-gen MacBook Pro, and they pretty much fixed all of the sins that were committed with the Touch Bar era MacBook Pros. So really love these things, and I'm kind of glad I bought one before they're going to redesign it because I don't think they'll ever be able to top this. But anyway, let's go ahead and open it up. And of course, it is going to turn on immediately, just like any modern Mac. So there it is. So one thing I'm noticing, and I'm not sure if this is M4 Max exclusive or not, but the trackpad is freaking huge. I don't know if they increased the size, but it's definitely bigger than my 14-inch. I'm not really sure what the 16-inchers were like before this, but that is a gigantic trackpad. And you know, Apple's always had top-notch trackpads. That's been true since they've been making MacBooks. So again, 16-inch display here. That's pretty nice. Still has a notch, of course, but my software tool, Top Notch, will get rid of that. And yeah, here's a size comparison to the 14-inch. It's really not that much bigger. Go ahead and put it on top. And yeah, I mean, I'm used to a larger laptop anyway, so this isn't going to be much of an issue for traveling or whatnot. So there it is. And like I said, the design is pretty much the same. So there you have it, guys. There's my new MacBook Pro. I hope to get many years of use out of this. I'd like to keep it for 5 years, which is, I think, more than reasonable considering I've had my Mac Pro for almost that long. And again, it'll be nice to have one computer with all of my software and files and things on it. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. And I am going to make a review on this, but I expect it to take a few weeks or a month or whatever because I really want to put it through its paces. But anyway, with that said, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.